Did you guys ever fight at school?
I've never been in a fight in my life.
Whoa.
I've wanted
What about
to,
you?
I have been.
but I never have.
I can't imagine you in a fight.
It was
very polite.
It was actually
Sorry.
turned polite after.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think at the start of secondary school was involved in fights. I
Yeah.
think when you get into secondary school, you have the influence and of like everyone because they're from different backgrounds and stuff. So then like they have like all these different kind of like, or you have to fight to be cool, for example.
No, but you grew up in Bradford, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
That's why.
Yeah, I was going to say, where did you grow up? How about you, Steve?
see.
You been in
What-
fights before?
Not well, very minor little things, scuffles and that. But
Yeah.
it was, for me though, no, I didn't tend to get into too many fights.
Mm.
It was just little debates, I guess.
That's cute.
I'm right. No, you're right. Stop it.
Okay.
You stupid.
I'm
Why are
telling
you
on
saying
you.
that?
Yeah. That's funny.
I could answer for Master if he's been in a fight though. But
I've heard the stories.
maybe I'll stay quiet on that one.
It's funny. I made a post the other day in our app saying every master was once a disaster. He's seen my last fight, which was rough.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it was across the road from me. Yeah. It was. I tried to get. Did you know I tried to get you to leave?
Yeah,
remember those last moments?
yeah, because it was like
I didn't want Steve to see it because
it-
I was like, no, Steve can't see this. So, because I knew like shit was going down, you know. And I said to Tommy and Grace, I said, take Steve across to the pub, have lunch now, go. And then he got to the door, didn't you?
Yeah, and then it kicked off straight away. I was
He got to the door, and
I
then
was surprised it was only.
Vincent walks through, and then whoa, it's just like it went crazy. And then he was like, stop it, you're gonna kill him. He was going crazy.
It was only the second day at the office as well.
Oh,
First
was
or
it?
second, I'd only been at the office for like a couple of days, and it was just
Initiation,
like,
huh?
okay, this guy's not staying around.
This guy's
It's
not
like,
staying around.
that's how it works in the office around here. But yeah. But
It's
even in
interesting.
play fights, you broke your friend's arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Sent him to hospital.
Oh. Yeah, but it's because of my background, because my dad was in
Of course.
yeah, like a gangster, you know.
Mm.
And so it was like he was my idol and role model growing up, and I the alpha male and masculinity, and I always right, and everybody used to follow him. He was the leader, you know, leader of the whole pack, and I think that inspired me. Well, that was my upbringing. That's the only thing I did know. So I just used to love
Mm.
gathering people together and then beating people up and showing masculinity.
Who's the
you know?
boss?
Yeah, who's the boss? Yeah, and it's kind of like every you would never lose any argument or anything, and so even in play fighting,
Yeah.
it was my best friend
So
actually. That was I can only say it was terrible. Yeah, he was. I said put the gloves on, and he says, so we shared a house in Leeds.
Mm.
I said put the gloves on. He said, no, I don't like fighting. I said, no, you do like fighting. When we go out, we fight other people. He says, yeah, but they're not fighting my friends. I said, no, we're just practicing. Come on, put the gloves on. He said, oh, okay, I'll put the gloves on. Then again, it started off like, you know, hey, yeah, practice. And suddenly he threw a punch where it hit me somewhere, and I was just like,
You bastard.
why did you just do that? You know, so you shouldn't do that. So I just like full force. I just swung a kick from the right side,
No.
and then he had to block it. Bam. Then after the bam, I started knocking him out. So we went there, and then we finally got seen to. When we got seen to, they did a scan on the arm, and then we walked into the X-ray the room, and then on the chart it showed. I didn't know there was 2 bones there. There's 2 bones here, and the outside one was like this. And I think probably growing up, I was like in the middle of that.
Mm.
So it was very weird, the whole thing of. For some reason, and this is very weird because he's here now, but I always felt the need to protect him.
Mm.
Yeah, even through college days, and for what I didn't want him to be exposed to my world. And so I think it was one time, either he came to my house or I think it was at college. I had this handle out of I had a rucksack, a backpack.
Mm.
There was a handle coming out there, and I think he asked me, he says, what is that? I said, no, it's nothing. But it was a machete in there. And then you see, like, if you see some drunks, sometimes some drunks are like walking this way. I would literally purposely walk right in front of them because I'm like, who do you think you are? You think this, like, that was my attitude then.
Mm.
I would purposely walk right in front of them for them to start
How long
something.
ago was this?
Maybe in the past I used to break through doors. Like, I used to smash through the door. It was, I don't think it was nice to be my friend back then. Because I would have it my way. And it would get to points where my friends would literally just lock me out and not let me in because they don't want to hear from me at that time. I will literally bash through the door and get in just to prove my point. Like,
That's funny.
it was fun times.
Mm.
It was good. I know you did the party scene a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, he did the party scene a lot.
Yeah.
Steve did.
Yeah.
can't remember.
you see,
What?
you see
For
this
real?
like you see this innocent,
innocent
face right
look,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
This guy was part of.
What was it? So quick, Steve. 3 ways to go to a bar and pick up a chick. I'm only joking, man.
Go, give it, give it.
Go on. Read the book.
Give it.
How to do it?
So, what would you say, for maybe anyone who's had a similar lifestyle to yours, what would you say has been the main lesson out of whether it's rebelling or fighting or, just going completely the other way? If you had any advice to give to
I
someone.
think it's just, I think there's too many. I think there's too many, but I think that one thing that springs to mind right now is that nobody should allow their past to determine what their future is, because I know that I'm living proof of somebody who can't even get themselves angry this day, doesn't matter what people do or say, and it's a huge shift. It's like almost like somebody else. And so it is possible to do that. And I think that a lot of people, they live with their past and they're thinking, I did wrong and I regret doing this or regret doing that. But we gotta just move on,